Good morning, class. I hope this message finds you well. Happy day after the election. I just wanted to touch base, and share some thoughts with regard to, this larger assignment of the talk show. First of all, I'm hoping that after you submit your outlines, that groups are going to, via video or audio, share with me the direction that you're going. I really don't want you to get too far down the line. And so with that said, a couple of things that came to mind is, first of all, although I understand you'll tell some of the story, please understand that this talk show is not a storytelling piece, because I've already read the book, right? Your audience has already read the book. So you want to minimize the storytelling and maximize the opportunity to provide in-depth analysis and insight. That's really, really important. And the second thing is, in doing that, please remember that this is an ethnography. So I encourage you to include what an ethnography is briefly in your talk show, but also utilize the strength of an ethnography. Okay, it's a study, it's a qualitative study. So in that sense, there's some analysis, within these chapters. They're organized by themes because of the ethnography. We use a priori codes and themes, so that's important as well. And I think the next piece is important, is look at your favorite talk shows and look at what elements they include. Okay, I certainly do not want this to be a straight, talk verbal exchange. Okay, you have different techniques within different talk shows. Even when I look at news shows, say on Fox 5, they have some unique and distinct pieces in terms of the way that they deliver the information. And so those are the three things that I wanted to point out today. One, this is not an opportunity to retell the story. I know the story. Your audience knows the story. Two, this is an ethnography. So utilize the strengths of an ethnography and its analysis. Three, this needs to have different elements to it. Look at your favorite talk shows. See how you can creatively develop this particular piece. Will your talk show have commercials? Are those commercials sort of in one way or another related to the topic at hand in a serious way or some other way? Certainly we don't want to mock this unfortunate phenomenon. And I think the last thing that I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that this story should be told also in the context of the larger societal rules and laws and climate and culture of the country. Take note of when the ethnography was done. It's interesting because today or yesterday I was listening to something on NPR that talked about harm reduction. I've been doing harm reduction work for the last 10 or so years, but now the Justice Department is thinking about some serious harm reduction methods to curb this opioid epidemic. In particular, giving users a safe place, not just the needles, not just the means, but also a space to take drugs so that they're safe. And although the Justice Department denies that they're talking about this, sources say that there have been conversations about it. I hope this is helpful, but this needs to be an exchange. I haven't heard from any groups yet. I hope to hear from some groups soon so I can provide you some feedback on what you're thinking about. All right, please utilize me as much as you possibly can, and foremost, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.